Hi guys, I'm Nico. I'm a registered nurse from Sydney, Australia, and I've recently made the switch from working in the Australian healthcare system to the NHS. I'm here today with Gilbert Martis, the CEO and founder of Health Skills Training, to learn a little bit more about the registration process and the OSCE exams. This interview is aimed at any nurses from all over the world that want to register with the NMC. It'll provide a little bit more information about the processes and learning involved with registering with the NMC. Good morning, Gilbert. Can you tell me a little bit more about Health Skills Training?
Health Skills Training is a well-established company in Manchester, and we have offices in London as well. We provide OSCE training for international nurses, CBT training, and also we provide mandatory training for healthcare staff. We have been the longest running company in the UK for the OSCE training. One more important point about our company is we have one of the best Trustpilot reviews you can think of. The reason being, to get the best reviews, we provide or we put the vested interest on every learner whom we get. We have excellent team to help and support every nurses out there. We listen to your feedback and work on it. And then one of the things which is prominent in our company is the online learning. We have our portal which is called HST Learning, which can be accessed from anywhere from the world. And we keep our information up to date, and we are honest and direct with nurses, and that's where people like us a lot.
Thank you. Now, I must say, when I first started the registration process, I was a little confused as to what is the OSCE. What can you tell me about that, Gilbert?
Just to tell you about OSCE, Nico, OSCE is the Part 2 Test of Competency of Nursing and Midwifery Council. As you know, CBT is the Part 1 Test of Competency. Yep. OSCE is the practical test where you need to give it in the test center. We have various test centers in the United Kingdom. Right now there are 6 test centers are registered with the Nursing and Midwifery Council. When you go to the test center, you will be tested on 10 different skills and API stations, which is assessment, planning, implementation and evaluation. Within this test, Nico, your competence is tested that you can safely work within the UK and look after the patient safely. They have set of marking criteria that you need to meet these standards. So that's the OSCE in a nutshell.
Thanks, Gilbert. Now, you mentioned Part 2 of the test of competency, but it's a lengthy process. Where do I start with my registration?
Great question, because this registration process can be very lengthy. I'm sure you experienced that. So simplify this. As an international nurse, the first stage is go to the NMC page, which is Nursing and Midwifery Council page, and then look for international nurses registering or nursing registration outside UK. So that comes to the international nurses. You start with filling out the simple registration page. And once you fill out and submit, you get initial verification. Once you get verification, first stage of verification, then you will be asked to write the CBT and OSCE exam. Once you have cleared the CBT and OSCE, then you go into the final verification. That's where they check all your paperwork and your registration from your own country. And once they are satisfied with that, they will issue the PIN number. With the PIN number, where you can work in UK in any care homes or NHS hospital or in the community.
Thanks, Gilbert. I'm sure that'll be really helpful for all those nurses out there that are getting started with their registration with the NMC. Now, Gilbert, the OSCE is simple but can be complex. What can I do to prepare for the OSCE exam?
The simplistic way of starting OSCE would be, I would suggest go to the test center website, download information which is in the public domain. So one of the information will be, to start, is the handbook for the OSCE preparation. Okay. Once you go through with that, you understand what the OSCE is all about, how do they mark for the OSCE. Once that is done, so you can go for the supporting document. There's another document which has got all the paperwork that you can expect or want to see and want to prepare. And then look at the marking criteria, whether it's for the adult nursing, mental health nursing, learning disability, midwifery, nursing associate. There is marking criteria is given for you, so you can go through the marking criteria for each of the skill or assessment, planning, implementation, evaluation station. One more last important paperwork I would suggest, the OSCE mock paperwork. That mock paperwork will walk you through from skills to assessment, planning, implementation, evaluation station. So it's listed out there. You can understand what paperwork you can expect. I think we can make it very simple for every candidate. Health skills training can make it very simple for you to walk you through, and then you can practice the skills and API stations with us.
Okay, cool. Gilbert, you mentioned that you can help learners prepare for the OSCE exam. How is health skills training different?
When you look at the health skills training, I think as a learner, you always want the best. Now, today's world, you'll be researching out there. Social media is very, very strong. So you'll be Googling and looking for the best company with the best reviews. So if you look at, we have excellent reviews on Trustpilot, and our feedback is always 99.9% positive from the learners. Whenever they come to our learning, we look at learners who come in and what they need. What is their strength, what's their weakness?
Sure.
We work on their strength as well as weakness, and we give them the feedback that is required, and we listen to you. And then we assign a trainer. We will provide the support that is required for you to pass your OSCE. End of the day, whatever we do, you want the pass. You know, that's what you want to hear, isn't it?
That's the goal.
Yes. So that's what's our aim as well. We will do whatever we can to support you. And then it is not easy, I know, because you will be nervous, anxious, and then you want to do your best as well. But everybody learns differently. We provide the best training that you can think of, and then we will support you until you pass your OSCE.
Okay. Now, Gilbert, I'm sure a lot of nurses are wondering, just like myself, I've got a few years of experience in nursing. Do I really need the OSCE training?
A very good question. It can be very difficult to answer as well. You said years of experience you have. Nico, the answer for this question is yes. However, so we all have our individual preferences. I have years of experience. I might take it that, okay, I don't need the OSCE training. I can, there's a lot of information out there online, and marking criteria is available for me. I can prepare. But honest answer for me, whether you take it in life or a business or anything, you always have a role model, and you need a mentor to help you to do your best. You can take the training because you will get the hands-on experience. Chances of doing mistakes is minimized. Chances of passing the OSCE first attempt is increased. So when you have your own experience, that can be different. The way you do the practices can be different. We can check that, and we can fine-tune you in terms of adapting your practice. Okay. So you carry and transfer some of these skills. So we can observe, and then you can practice and give the test. So that's why you need to take the training. This is a practical test. Yep. This is not a theory. So something is a theory you can watch on the social media or online platform out there. But there's a practical test. You can get the hands-on experience to pass the exam.
Sure. Thank you. Gilbert, I can certainly echo that the training was worth it. I personally think that choosing health skills training for my OSCE preparation was the best decision I've made in my journey to the NMC. Now, Gilbert, do you have any final advice for OSCE candidates out there?
My final advice will be to keep things simple for the OSCE preparation.
Keep it simple.
Yes. That is my final advice. And do look for OSCE training, and do take the OSCE training. That is very important. Whether you have 1 year experience or 10-year experience or no experience, I would certainly take the OSCE training and have a mentor to support you to fine-tune your skills so that you can pass your OSCE first attempt.
Okay. Thanks, Gilbert.
Thank you.
Thanks for meeting with me.
Thank you.